no one can hear you scream, especially as you're plummeting towards another planet. Greetings, everyone. It is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Ratchet Clank. I messed up. I don't get to do the shot where I'm crossing towards the ship because guess what? I was completely worried that I messed up a skill point and I had to do the entire game all over again just to get to it. So, of course, we're going to be doing the worst planet in the game. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I was completely mispronouncing this planet and its orbit, completely all wrong. It's Oltanis, not Olantis. So, let me talk about why this planet sucks. I really hope the cutscene loads because I had to reload a save because there's a cutscene that plays on your first time visiting the planet.
Clank? Clank? Come on, wake up!
Captain Quark?
No, goofball. It's me, Ratchet.
What happened?
You got toasted by lightning. This place is having one heck of a storm. You won't be safe out there. I'll be right back.
So, you want to know why I consider this my least favorite planet? Well, let's talk about Exhibit A. You are Clankless for this planet. Clank got zapped by lightning. And of course, we should at least get the new weapon in town, the Tesla Claw. And as you can tell, the Persuader is allowing us to buy it for 25% off. And now that we bought it, we can now fill it up with ammo. I don't know why they give you half ammo. I can only assume to improve sales. But there's a skill point that you can get here right now. The problem is that most would recommend that you basically wait until the planet is completely cleared of all of its missions to get it. So yeah, the Tesla Claw rocks. To many, it's going to be the better Pyrocitor. But, and to that, I do agree. But we're going to need to basically replace the one of our weapons here. So, let's talk about one of the skill points here. I'm going to get this one out of the way. Hopefully I know where the last two are, because I'm going to tell you this right now. If in case it doesn't pop, it's because you probably missed a couple. Destroy every single street lamp. I recommend going to first person. You can use your wrench, but I do recommend you use the blaster. Just one tap and you can just basically destroy the lamps. I remember this planet simply because of all the trials and tribulations I went through. I don't like this planet. I don't like this planet at all because of all the stuff you have to go through and what it's all expecting you to do as you're just crawling through the planet. By the way, when we get a certain weapon later, that weapon can't destroy those boxes for some reason. So yeah. Destroy all of them here. Destroy all of them here. And now, motion sickness warning at the beginning of the video. My preferred way of getting the remaining street lamps. Just use your Visibomb gun, get them for where you started. Do it the way we did in Oltanis Orbit. Also, can we talk about how dopey Ratchet looked in that one cutscene? Like, I think that's the most emotion he's had. And we haven't even begun the series proper. Like, there are going to be a lot of great moments in the following games, especially Up Your Arsenal, and I still need to play through that. I've only seen a collection of clips out of context. I do remember my brothers playing the game. I have played through Ratchet Deadlocked, and I need to go back to clear the remaining trophies for that game. Because I am trying to platinum the Ratchet Clank series and such. Unfortunately, I do have the PSP spin-offs. But yeah, that gold bolt you're seeing right there, we're not going to be getting it until like much later into the planet. So you're going to be going around town. Ugh. Let's get a little bit of leeway. Go outward, then go inward. Because, okay. There's some... Okay, let's actually go this way first. Because I think it would be better to do this part of the planet, starting off. So, we're going to... Oh gosh, I forgot about you. At the very least, that destroys you. We're going to be going a little bit this way, and then going back a ways, because because the last two street lamps are well hidden. Like, I was worried I was gonna lose contact with those things, but if time's right, there we go. That is all the street lamps. So the next thing requires us to get to use the Visibomb gun. So we're gonna go back to our ship before we decide to begin our mission. By the way, for destroying all the street lamps, you get the trophy of Vandal. Vandal has this distinct property of having a name that's completely different from the actual skill point. The skill point's name is Shattered, but the trophy's name is Vandal. Wait, we already have that. Let's grab this. So, yeah. Next one is Blast Them. To get this particular skill point, we need enough Visibomb gun ammo, and we're going to need to destroy blog ships. 1. Now remember, you can preemptively explode yourself if you don't make a direct collision. 2. Just gotta find another one. There should be another one. Nope, that's a platform. There's a third one. 3. And there you go. That's both the skill points on the planet. Now that both the skill points are out of the way, now we can worry about progressing with the planet proper and getting its gold bolts. So, so I normally go north first, but for this Let's Play, we're gonna go to the east. We're gonna go to the upper city. Oltanis is a city that's constantly in a thunderstorm. So as much as I would like to show off the Tesla claw right here, I kind of want to take care of this threat first. Alright. Threat neutralized. Let's get Tesla cracking. Right, I don't have Clank on this planet. I don't have the ability to long jump. Tesla Claw, basically, it's a thunder shock that can lock on to specific enemies. Like, it's basically the replacement to your prey roster. And this thing is awesome. Though, it guzzles ammo like nothing else. Like, you get a lot of it, but be forewarned that you're using a lot of ammo to use this thing. Just be careful. Sorry, I get a little bit stressed trying to approach platforms that are already bombarded with enemies. But yeah, as you can no doubt tell, the Tesla Claw is nothing to scoff at, and it gets the job done. It's definitely going to be what you wish the Pyroster was, like hours later. So yeah, if these flying ships notice you, they will set off those turrets. And as you can tell, they just set off some more turrets. There we go. So now we can actually progress with these these platforms. I can't remember if there are any gold bolts around here. I know there's a gold bolt that we've seen with the Visibomb gun. And we're going to need to clear a section first before we can actually access it. Because I'll be real here, I do tend to get lost in this city, especially when trying to get the Visibomb gun. Or not Visibomb gun, trying to get the gold bolt. So, yeah. Oof. What do we do with these things? Well, ready, aim... ready, aim, fire. And that's what they noticed us. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, ugh. Well, at the very least we don't get sent all the way back to the start. Well, time to get some more ammo. I'll be right back. Now I'm back and... Okay, let's see if we can make it across these. Oh, never mind. We're out of here. Okay. You don't want to stay on these things for too long. Oop. Nope, no you don't. Did I mention that the lack of checkpoints is the worst godforsaken thing about this game? Okay, now can we get across this part without dying? Okay, let's try that again, and hopefully let's stop dying right before it. Remember, I'm Clankless. Ratchet, now's not the time to decide certain things don't work. Good thing I can actually destroy those. Because that sucked. This planet is just one big stress trip, one after another. And quite literally, I've had a lot to say until now, because I'm trying to focus on trying not to die. Because, like, you have to go through a lot, and without Clank. You have no hover pack, no thruster pack, none of that. Want to do those sweet tricks? You're gonna have to wait until we get to the next planet after this one. And even then, we're gonna be backtracking again. Oh, no! Oh! No! 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 That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Don't do what I just did. Don't. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. No! No! Oh. What shot me? Why is there not enough checkpoints in this game? Damn! Ratchet, grab the ledge. Thank you. I'm like 22 minutes into the recording and I haven't even properly got this planet started. I spent a lot of time on the skill points and a lot of time having to cut to going back here just to have another chance of actually getting here. Oy. It's already starting. Like, the amount of how much time I spent on this forsaken planet. And I... Okay. That's on me for not realizing I could just grab that. Ugh. This is probably how they want you to do it. Just shoot down the turrets from here. I really don't like those drones. I really don't like that. And again, we're not done here yet. Yep, there's one. There we go. There we go. There we freaking go. After all that trouble, what do we get as our prize?
Sweet!
We get a very situational weapon that's only used for one skill point. Hey. And we're 24 minutes into the recording, by the way. We spent 24 minutes trying to get back there. Or most of that time trying to get back there. Hey. You can tell that I got really annoyed. Like, I hope I get the point across that the one thing I dislike the most about this game is how there's like barely any checkpoints. So of course we can try to show it off, but I'm gonna say you don't really need this weapon. You only get it just to complete the weapon set. So here's what this weapon does. Log into an enemy. Okay. Thank you, drone devices. Okay, here's what it does. You lock onto an enemy, it turns it into a chicken. Just basically pacify each enemy and such by filling up that meter, and they become a chicken. Now they're just a walking, clucking pile of poultry, and nothing else. There's a skill point we can get with it. We're going to save it until we clear this planet. So now we're going to this part of the thing, this side of things, because there's 2 skill points in another section of the map entirely. There's one skill point that we can't, or not skill point, gold bolt. We can't get another gold bolt yet until we clear another part of the level. Yeah. The enemies have their own Tesla claws. Now I hope people know that when I'm referring to Tesla claws, I'm referring to the weapon and not the car brand, and for a good reason. So yeah, we're about to come up to our first gold bolt that we can actually reach. So, I'm low on HP. Please don't die here. Please don't die here. No, no. Again, where's the checkpoints? Where did you put them? Why the heck aren't you targeting them? Come on. Now, your first gold bolt is up here. Just swing shot and it's yours. So yeah, get some HP now, because guess what? We're going to be dealing with a lot here. Oh gosh. Such as ships with knockback. Hey. Hey. Like, you have, it's just like, Like, how is it that something as simple as just removing the very helipack you have in your back makes for one of the worst planets in the game? Like, I thought Orxon was bad with the fact that they take away, that they have no checkpoints, period. But then you have this planet, which throws some of the most obnoxious enemies around you, and you have no movement options besides run and jump and side flip. By the way, guess what it's time for? Sonic Heroes. Don't worry, there are no skill points leading to this. All you have to do is just go from rail to rail. We're not even in the final planet, and we're already like playing a section reminding me of Final Fortress. Fortunately, oh wait, that instant kills you? At the very least, there's a checkpoint. Either that instant kills, or I had exactly 1 HP left. So yeah. Huh. I guess I can just jape them. Well, then again, I probably never bothered to check, and then I completely forgot about this thing you have to jump over. By the way, we're not going to be done with rail sections just yet. There's going to be a skill point that sucks. I'm not kidding. There's going to be a skill point that sucks to get. But now...
Hey, welcome to my shop. What can I get you?
I'm looking for Drek.
Sure, yeah, I got lots of stuff on sale. After the bombing, no one is around to buy anything.
Are you okay?
Low prices? Oh, you bet. I can make you a deal on a busted turburator, a mangled carbonizer, or I got this info bot.
Guess that bombing was pretty loud, huh?
Oh, you're one shrewd negotiator. I'll tell you what. I can let this infobot go for half price. Well, that's about it for me.
Thanks.
Quit your complaining. I gave you a great deal. Jeez.
Afraid to go out at night? Afraid to go out during the day? Just plain afraid? Then you need this! The Ultra Mech Unlimited. This mech is the ultimate in personal defense system. Blorg Industries is now taking pre-orders. Get yours before it's too late.
Now that's what I call serious firepower. Clank's gonna be jealous if he sees this.
Yep. The next planet we're going to is the very first planet we see Clank appear on. Excuse me. But that is going to be until after we beat this planet. And we're not done here yet. Yeah. We're only halfway done with this planet, by the way. We can go to planet Quartu whenever we want to. Like, that's literally your only necessity. But after we refill on some ammo, we're just gonna call it a part because I need to get some rest. Still got a lot to do around the place, and I'm recording as much as I can until I need to back up stuff, and then I'm off. So yeah, if you want to donate, there are a couple links in the description below. Any amount helps. You can have your name read in a Let's Play sometime. If you want to follow this Let's Play and any others like it, it's just a click of the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be on your way, but you don't have to if you don't want to. The thought is appreciated. Anyways, I've been Gigglim. I hope you're taking really good care of yourself. And I shall now bid you adieu. Oh, help me.